the go on your mobile phone. We're the internet's best choice.
Sickness Radio.
What's up, man?
Yeah, haha. It's the nigga you love to hate. Yeah, haha. It's the nigga you love to hate. Once again, this song. Once again, this song.
Yes, sir.
You know it, my nigga.
We back.
One more time, my nigga.
Episode 10, Blast. What's good, bro?
Diamond!
Yeah, that.
Nigga, we giving them a bar. Nigga, 10 episodes. Nigga, in the books. You know what I'm saying? Right now. You know
And
what I mean?
it's looking real good, man. Them numbers, bro.
We grinding, my nigga. We grinding. You know what I mean? This is straight hustle, my nigga. You know what I mean? So I'm really loving it, my nigga, right now. I can't.
It feel good.
Real good, my nigga.
You know what I mean?
Like it was some shit that, again, the Coast didn't really had no podcast for what I know before just started, 2016. So, I'm seeing a couple others that's around too and trying to bubble off and, but it's no real nigga shit like this, you know what I'm saying, that's really cracking
yeah,
off.
Yeah, you got to come here to get that real,
that
bro.
real, you know what I'm saying?
It's not that fugazi.
It's that street shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
All day. All day long.
This is that south of Wilshire, you know what I mean? What's my girl Raquel, you know what I mean? From, what's the TMZ shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She got the show, you know what I mean? South of Wilshire, so that's a bar, you know what I mean? That's what we represent, definitely. Not saying we don't fuck with the Hollywood or the Valley and shit, because I fuck with that too, but, you know what I mean?
We in the turf, though.
Man, all day in America, you know what I mean? The soil.
Right now, Crenshaw 43rd, live and direct all day.
Get a bar of us. TNYLTH, the niggas you love to hate.
Blast. So, we still rolling. You know what I mean? We had a guest last week.
Mitchie Slick. Mitchie
Yes,
Slick was
sir.
in the building.
Legend out of San Diego.
Man, and I like the response. Definitely a lot of people chimed in, you know what I mean, and gave some good feedback and a lot of retweets and all that kind of shit. Instagram.
Yeah, it was a great look.
Lit up. It was cool, you know what I mean? I like that. And I'm glad it was a good look for Mitch too, you know what I mean? So, and keeping with that, this week we got a new one. You know
This
what I mean?
week,
Ooh.
bruh,
My
right
nigga.
off of Broadway's finest.
Man, right now, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely,
The
yeah.
homie G Perico.
G.
Yeah. What's happening, though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. G, what's good, bro?
Oh, man, chilling. Trying to duck this heat right now.
Ooh.
Man, it's
It don't stop around this.
hotter than July in April.
Man.
You feel me?
I'm loving that, though.
Yeah. This LA shit.
All day
LA
in America,
shit.
all day in America. Hey, G, we had to have you, though, my nigga, because you've been so hot and percolating in the street, my nigga. So much shit, you know what I mean? I hear about you on a constant basis, my nigga. So, I've been even, pushing Breeze, man, what's up with G, man? We got to have G, you know what I mean? What's cracking, man? We got to have that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm one call away, man.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I want to touch on just, I like to give the fans and motherfuckers a bar, a little timeline on how a nigga first got it in or where he really first started. Like, when you really start getting into the rap game or fucking with, okay, I'm going to go for mine on this rhyme shit. You know what I'm saying?
When I decided to really seriously press and deliver it to the streets.
Yeah.
Around the end of 2011, 2012, that's when I met one of my partners, Polly Boy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Shout out to Polly Boy.
And I decided to take this shit to the next level. But unfortunately, I got snatched up, you know what I mean, which took a lot of steam. But when I got out, it was still A1. So my energy was just through the roof with it. And we right here, right now, you know what I mean?
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So was, because you got the Enterprise 2 that's in the streets right now. That's got the streets on fire.
The Enterprise 2.
You feel me? But
nigga.
A lot of people may not know about the Enterprise 1.
Yeah, the Enterprise
The
1.
first tape.
Yeah, that's really what started it all. Cause I had a studio for years, you know what I mean, me and my homie.
Yeah.
And I used to just have motherfuckers come through and shit. I'd be on the block doing my thing. I'd come through, stop, check on niggas and get up out of there. And then my partner PC came through. I met him, and he was just really on my heels. And I met Dub. And they like, man, you kind of dope, man.
Got a
You need
little
to
something,
rap.
something.
Yeah.
So they gave me the confidence really to just press like that, and then just pieces start falling into place, and we put together the Enterprise. The process was way different from the tape that I got right now. It was just I'm just doing songs, putting them together. You know what I mean? But I got a good response from it, and I just put together my science on how I do shit, and it been working, man.
Right. Well, it's working good.
Definitely working like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Fucking with that.
Yeah.
Like on the beginning, excuse me, Breeze. Like I went through a lot of the First Enterprise records and shit, and I can see. You was just even developing the curl at that time too. Was that was a beginning stage of it?
But
Basically,
been
right?
waiting to touch on that.
You know, I'm going straight. I'm going straight to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight to it, my nigga.
Yeah. I always had a little curly taper type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just decided to let it get long. And we here.
Brought it all the way back. Yeah. Okay.
You get a lot of easy bars for this for the girl bringing it back.
Yeah. Like from the start, from the beginning of it, when it got long, the length on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the rip, that was the number one comparison. But now it's like that shit then just wore off, and it's G. You know what I mean?
Right. All day.
Now I see niggas like in the shop, like Instagramming, like they trying to get their curl game.
Yeah. I get Snapchats, DMs, tagged in pictures.
Right.
You know, niggas getting that curl. You know what I mean? I ran into a nigga the other night in a bar. And I think he rapped too. He had his curl and shit. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came through, hollered at me and shit.
Yeah. But you the trendsetter of that shit, bringing
All
it
day.
back. You know what I mean? To the
Yeah,
forefront.
man. But it's like it never left. You know what I'm saying? Because I got OG homies that I don't think they never cut they shit off.
Right. I know what you said. From the 80s, basically. You know what I mean?
The top blew off. And the curl still.
But with the hang time, they got hang time on it, huh?
Stupid hang time, nothing up top.
That's crazy.
Bars right there. That's a bar, nigga.
But moving forward from the Enterprise One, you had a good look from the guys from the ASAP mob.
Yeah, my boy.
ASAP Yams. Yeah. And I think one of the records that people first recognize you on the national scale is the London Drugs record with you. Yams.
I was bubbling that last night.
Swavey. You know what I mean? So how'd that come about? Speak on that a little bit.
When I got out, Jay Worthy hit me up. He like, man, this nigga Yams, ASAP Yams on you, man. Woo. They been playing bussin'. They sending me videos in New York going up to bussin' and shit. And then Jay Worthy shot me the song that we did, Use a Trick. I think it was just a verse on there. It was just Jay Worthy verse on there. It wasn't no Yams on there talking or nothing.
Right.
And I had the joint, because at first I'm like, damn, this kind of different for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that.
Hold up,
Right,
man. Let me kick back for a second. And then actually Polly Boy like, man, you tripping, do that record.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I went in, did it, sent it back, and then the process just kicked in immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you meet Jay Worthy?
I met Jay Worthy at Dub House back in the day. He was up in. I walk in the studio. It's a room full of Bloods. You know what I mean? If you don't know, I'm a Crip. You know what I mean?
All day.
Yeah. You gotta let niggas know
it's
that.
It's a room full of Damus and shit. And I pretty much know everybody in the room already just from street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Jay Worthy up in there, and he blood, all the B words and everything. I'm like, damn,
super
man.
extra with it.
Yeah, I'm like, man, who the fuck is this nigga, man?
Sue Whoop Nation.
You know what I mean? And I did a song and shit, and then I ran into him probably like a week later, and he was coming through the hood grabbing shit, and we just developed a relationship from that. You know what I mean? He's a super cool nigga.
Yeah, that's one thing I recognize, G, and how we met was through Worthy. You know what I mean? But you being, one of the only, I don't want to say only, but active Crips that's pushing his line in this music game. I mean, AD is doing this thing. It's a couple on the come up.
Yeah.
But you've been being able to collaborate with a lot of the Bloods and Pyrus that's coming out in the music scene right now, and without no headache, no drama, no issues. You feel me?
Right.
The record with what's my guy Adrian Swish. The Adrian Swish.
Adrian Swish, yeah. Back to the Hood.
Off the Bloods and Crips,
right.
little mixtape.
Right.
Yeah.
All Day in America.
Yeah, I was really about to hold on to that record, man. I love it.
Yeah, that record hard.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That motherfucker's fire.
A gym right there.
Yeah,
real
but
business.
I was kind of upset about it. They didn't mix it right. I'm like, well, shit, I could have got it mixed and sent it to you. But yeah, that was definitely a dope record. But that was like, I wanted to hold on to it because the whole song was like just like straight real shit, word for word, like my story.
Yeah.
From touching down from it. That's everything I did in like my first week of being out.
Right.
Like,
that's what I got from when I was listening to them bars.
Came home, left some money on the side of my auntie house.
Yeah.
Digging, looking for it, forgot where I put it.
Right.
Finally found it. got my little shit in order, got my little fly back right, all the homies in fat shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Real
my
shit.
baby mama keyed my truck up, you know what I mean? All in the first week of me being out of jail, just, you know, and I'm falling back in position, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was definitely like probably one of my realest songs I done made.
Yeah, you gave him a heat rock with that one.
Heat
it was
rock.
a sleeper. Like I caught it later. Like I had this tape. I had the Bloods and Crips tape running, and I didn't even know you was on there.
Yeah,
I thought you was on there like on a feature. So when the song came on, I was like, wait a minute.
It's a real bar.
Yeah, this is real bars right here.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Some real authentic shit, though. It's real street shit.
Yeah.
You mentioned it a couple times already in this little interview. How long did you do your little time?
Oh, the last time I went on, I did 13 months
13 months.
Yeah.
Where at?
in Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah, B Yard, 270.
Okay. A little wayside situation, basically.
Yeah,
at the end
a
of
little,
the day.
yeah, a little more thick. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Lancaster gets serious out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you popped out, you know, you kind of did something that a lot of rappers don't do, and you pretty much put your money behind you.
Yeah, because I mean, I had really no other option. Like,
Right.
shit, I'm rapping. I'm really not that famous, but I already been like just famous in the street and in the hood, a hood celebrity. And I'm getting known for rap, so
Yeah.
like it'd be stupid for me to like switch from that and get back doing some other shit. You know what I mean? And then like a gang of my homies got snatched up. Like 70 of my homies got snatched up in the indictment.
Oh,
Rico,
So,
little
yeah.
Rico. Wow.
So it's like these all niggas that I fuck with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. The foundation over there.
Yeah, so they all got snatched up. So it's pretty much like, man, I gotta invest in this shit. And I put together the enterprise too, and it just been taking off. I opened the store, so everything just been falling into place. You know what I'm saying?
and that's really what I was trying to get to was your business sense and how the
Yeah,
moves you've been
hell
making
yeah.
on that side with the store and the studio and owning all that, and that's all your property.
Yeah, see,
what I mean?
I come from the hustle, man. Like
That's
I'm
what's
not,
up. That's what's up.
I'm not one of them rappers that ever. Well, I'm not rich or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just no super starving artist. You know what I mean? I know
Right.
how to put shit together. I got the mind and the hustle for everything. So I mean, it was only right. I wouldn't even feel right if I ain't do it like that. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you got the store So Way Out.
Yeah,
That's the brand.
right.
You know what I mean? The label.
Exactly.
You got all the merch going: t-shirts, hats, beanies.
Big.
Yeah, the whole shit.
Okay, tell them where they can hit you at as far as to get to the store or on social media and find all the So Way Out gear or
But
the
if
G
you
Perico
wanna-
music.
If you don't want to get that urban experience like that, or if you're not in the state, you can go
That
on.
was real like PC you just gave him right there. Won't you tell him y'all a little too scared to come to the hood because the nigga off 120th Broadway, you know what I mean? Y'all a little too scared to come through, you know what I mean? My nigga want to give y'all another option, you know what I mean, to get
It's
that.
a lot of motherfuckers. Man, is it cool? Well, shit, I wouldn't tell you to come through if it wasn't cool.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what make me mad when I hear that kind of shit. Cause I be like, wait a minute. If he telling you, you know what I'm saying? He's probably giving you an option to like hit him, so he'll be there when you come through. So it's all good.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, and I'm gonna roll out all the stops for you when you stop through if I'm around. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make sure it's somebody there that's gonna take care of you real good.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but you could go to SoWayOut.com or you could just pull up on 108th from Broadway. You can't mix it. It's right under Broadway Boxing Gym. That's a famous gym, been around shit probably before my mama was born.
Preach.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Preach.
So
So Way Out. Get a bar.
yeah, you can't miss it. It's a big old So Way Out sign across the top. You know what I mean?
I was
We in
over there
doing
today.
business.
I was over there today. Believe it. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
for sure. Yeah.
Ain't nothing like having an anchor in your own neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's great because since I opened my shop, a few other shops then popped up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, you know, I just got my homies on some different shit now. Like everybody trying to do business, make some money. You know what I
Right.
mean? Get off that bullshit.
I'm a real get money nigga.
Yeah, straight up. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Even though the cops don't believe it, though, you keep fucking with me and I'm bringing all this good shit around.
Right. I done
Y'all
seen.
need a nigga like me, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to, somebody like you in the neighborhood to kind of inspire
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
else. They want to be able to see that it's attainable.
Right.
Somebody that they know before they step out. It ain't like niggas don't really want to step out, but a lot of times they got to see it first.
All day,
Exactly.
all
give
day.
it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing about. I was even like that at some point. You know what I mean? You got to give them the confidence to do it, and then just with me being around and me being accessible to, my people, I could give them the game. You know what I mean? The
Lead
same
by
way I'm
example.
getting the game. I just get it and pass it down or
Right.
pass it around, you know what I mean?
Yep. Lead by example.
Just like a ball game, you know what I mean?
All day.
Yep.
And one of your records, I don't know if it was Light This Bitch Up or not, because you was like, I got the east side sold up and Nip got the west.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I mean?
nigga Nip got the west and I got the east
You know what I'm
side.
saying?
Yeah,
I done landed
yeah.
in the perfect position.
All day. You know what I mean? And so I know you got him in the, he's a feature on one, I think it was the G shit.
Yeah, he was in the video, yeah.
In the video. How'd you get that relationship? How did that come about, you and Nip?
Nip was tuned in pretty early. Like me and Nip, like what people don't know, the same person that he started his music with, or one of the people, I can't say exactly, but one of the people that he started developing his craft with, which is Rare Beats, is the same person that I started developing my shit with. But I just was
bars.
I was just on some nigga shit, you know what I mean? On the real. And you know, I finally got it right, but you know, we had that already, but even though I never met him, we already knew about each other and shit. And then I put out the first project and he was fucking with it, but I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the pen. I got a cell phone and shit. I hit him on Twitter. I hit him on Twitter. He hit me right back. Yeah, I fucks with your shit, homie. Woo woo. So I think probably that was within the first week I got out. I went down there. He had just dropped Crenshaw and shit. I went down to the studio, and you know, Rollo did a few beats on the first shit and mixed it. I went down there, hollered at him, and we just been in tune since. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Yep. That's what's up. The phone situation, you know what I mean? Because that just made my eyebrow. Like, how much what did it cost to get?
Oh, I didn't pay nothing. The crazy thing about it.
What?
Look.
That's like the hottest commodity in the bed.
That's a real boss move.
I didn't pay
so.
zero. Look, soon as I come in the building, everybody out and shit. And I go up to my cell and shit, and I'm putting my bed together and shit in the cell, and somebody come knock on the door. I look over, it's my boy B Rule. He a Pyru nigga. He like, oh, hey, what's up, black man? And I turn around and look. It's B Rule at the window. I'm like, what's up, man? What's happening? He like, oh, my nigga, don't trip. I got something for you. He slide the phone.
Oh, wow.
I'm paranoid, though. I ain't even been on the yard for fucking 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He slide me a line and shit. You know what I mean? And I just get jiggy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out B Rule.
Nigga B Rule, man.
I mean, that nigga said, I'm fresh here. You know what I mean?
He slide me a LG wireless. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, brother.
Now, because again, you got to give me bars. You know what I mean? Because all I got is motherfucking like county. You know, I've been in the county like 175 times, but nigga ain't never really been further than the county. So you got to give me a bar on like you know what I mean? How nigga charge a phone or keep a phone charged?
Oh, they got chargers, the whole shit.
Everything for the whole pack.
Charger, Bluetooth. Niggas got hotspots.
Bruh.
Niggas got Wi-Fi hotspots and shit. Yeah.
I got homies that be Instagramming straight from the pen,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I was Instagramming. If you go all the way back, I got pictures with the Instagram and the cell and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that. California prison system, bro. You can get you a jack, bro, anywhere from 500 to 1,500.
It depends just how accessible they are. You know what I mean? And then,
exactly.
Like
and who you dealing with?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, my nigga. That is crazy. I love it. That shit. That's the best stories in the world, my nigga. So flip it to the Enterprise too. Okay, so you done gave a bar, you done went on the Enterprise run, you done touched the people, you got niggas like Nip and
the whole. But the thing about the Enterprise, the whole Enterprise run, that shit came out the day I turned myself in. So I wasn't
right?
I was nowhere on the street promoting that shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But I got
That's
10,000 CDs made. And I got smokers passing my shit out, homies, my shit all over the place, you know what I mean? So it pretty much was like, if that's not organic, you know what I mean? I don't know what is, because I wasn't even there.
I mean, that's the basis of a lot of music and artists that came out the coast is that out the trunk
situation.
Yeah.
Always out the trunk. Those have been the most authentic, for real.
Yeah. Now the Enterprise, what I noticed is it's a spelling. It's not enterprise that you would think when you talk about business.
No, it's not enterprise.
Talk on that because I noticed it. I don't know if a lot of people really peeped that. And I always wanted to ask you about that.
They don't really notice because it's really like from within, because like you not just you can't just look like a hustler. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Right.
just look like a motherfucker that gets shit done. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta be in you.
Right.
So like the enterprise, in order to enterprise, like it gotta be something inside of you that spark that shit and make you get up and go, even when you put all a gang of effort and time into something and you lose.
Right.
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 And then
I
you
feel
just
you.
keep going harder because best believe I take losses all the time, but
Man.
Gotta
but the
keep getting
wins
back
is
up.
so great. You know what I mean?
A boss that don't take no losses ain't a real boss. My
Right.
nigga, real
Exactly.
business. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't speak on that. And I always wanted to, ask you about it because I noticed it off top.
Yeah.
And when I seen it, I said, okay, G is on some whole other shit.
Yeah.
This enterprise.
That's a deeper perspective for sure. I don't think
Yeah.
nobody was looking at it
Without
like
a doubt.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Without a
At
doubt.
all. That's dope as fuck. So again, like transition, when you say that, damn, he turned himself in the day that shit came out. That's some crazy shit. That's like what's the movie with Terrence Howard, Hard Out Here for a
Hard
Pimp?
Out
Oh,
Here.
yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? His shit popped off and then you know what I mean, he caught the case.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So that's I don't know.
Real hood stories.
So
That shit crazy.
so when you came out, you basically got
When I came out, before I left, I was just G, that nigga that's having a little money and got a little shit going on. When I came out, I'm a rapper.
wow. That's dope.
Right, right.
That's dope.
Now, in a couple of your
That's
songs,
dope.
I heard you say, a lot of niggas may know you as G Slim.
Yeah, G Slim. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the original moniker. You know what I'm saying? G
Right.
Slim.
Right.
You know what I mean? I picked that up probably when I was 12, 13. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it just, over the years, it just evolved. You know what I mean?
And where did the Perico come in?
Perico, I was in, actually, it's crazy because we in the spot doing our thing and shit. And I think that fucking, the Carter, the first Carter was out.
From Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then that G Perico is what I'm known to have. Man.
Okay,
So
okay.
Wow.
one of my homies start calling me G Perico
Perico.
in the spot.
Right.
Like for a few days straight, I'm like, man, what the fuck this nigga talking about? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then
It's stuck.
he start calling, somebody else start calling me that, and it just, I'm like, fuck it, that's what it is.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's authentic, though.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean? BG Perico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gangster. Gangster shit at the end of the day. That's right, y'all. You know what I mean? On the niggas you love to hate. TNYLTH hashtag bitch. You know what I'm saying? G Perico is in the motherfucking house. Again, so there's a lot of bars on Enterprise and how a nigga really started bubbling off. So what was the motivation or the energy? Let me even take it before we even go there. Some of your rap maybe inspirations, niggas that motivated you or you was like, man, like if I'm gonna go on a run, I wanna use some elements that this nigga is applying. You know what I mean? Or how, who are
Follow
some
they blueprint. Right.
Exactly.
Some motherfuckers that motivated me, well, I could just start with the city, Nip,
Yeah.
YG. You know,
Yeah.
YG was coming to my studio before I was rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of
Crazy.
records
Crazy.
at my spot. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Okay.
And
okay.
And that was just motivation, just seeing how he got the crowd control and everything. I had the same type of shit going on, except I wasn't rapping yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got a whole crowd with me that's with whatever I'm with,
Right.
and whatever I'm about. You know what I'm saying? I just hadn't mastered my voice. You know what I mean? As far as the music go, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
that was definitely an inspiration. 40, on a higher scale, Jigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's a lot of. I pretty much anybody that's successful, I take something from them.
All day.
You know what I mean?
All day.
Yeah.
All day. So then now we're to the Enterprise 2. So the motivation on the Enterprise 2, you saw it. With a lot of artists I see, their goal is to get a deal, or that's what they striving for. Is that, we was kind of even just chopping it up a little while ago, is that the goal? You want to get a deal? Do you want to stay in the independent
Yeah.
lane? You know what I mean? Or
My goal is to, like, I use this analogy, Ice-T. My goal is to pimp the game, you know what I mean?
Preach,
So,
preach.
Right.
I mean, whatever situation is golden for me and whatever's the best, that's what I'm going to run with. But as of right now, you know what I mean, we independent.
Okay.
Church.
Okay.
Church.
And then what's next? I know you're working on a new tape.
Oh, yeah, I'm working on a new tape. It's pretty much done, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit sounding real.
I need that. I need
Sounding
that.
real good. I've been hearing a lot. I've been bouncing around from spot to spot. I've been hearing a lot of people music and shit, and my shit definitely something different. Like,
Okay.
it's pretty much like the Enterprise. I wouldn't even say it's nothing like the Enterprise too. I'm lying. it's like some motivational street music. It's not really that booty shaking music like that. You know what I mean?
Right,
But it still
right.
got that bounce and that snap. But the shit that I'm delivering, I'm actually delivering ghetto tales. You know what I mean? From
Right.
the perspective of a motherfucker that been there and seen a whole lot of shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Versus just rapping over the beats. I understand. what
Right.
you're
I'm
saying.
not. I'm for one thing I could say I'm not hip hop.
Preach.
I don't even like. I ain't trying to diss or none of that.
Right.
But
right.
I don't even understand hip hop. You know what I mean?
Church.
It's like, it's just like lyrics and shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
rapping.
Like I was listening to a fucking KRS-One song.
Yeah.
This, there once was a story about a man named Jed. Like, man, I ain't trying to diss. I'm not
they're
trying
wild
to
for
diss
that
or
one.
nothing.
I love
but,
that.
It didn't reach
But
you.
yeah, it don't make no fucking sense to me. Like I like listening. I like to hear a motherfucking story in a musical
Some
form.
reality in that
Some
shit.
reality. I
Right.
like to vibe with a motherfucker. I like to connect. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Have a conversation.
that's pretty much the same shit that I deliver. And then when you just look at the overall game, the shit that I do is not hip hop. It's like gangster rap, street rap. You know what I mean?
I want to
Okay.
touch on just. I'm glad we transitioned to it like that because
This is right up Blast Alley with this one.
because with Cali, the West Side, West Coast, you know, we get labeled with gangster rap box that they want to put us in from G-Funk and shit like that. I like sonically that, again, a new artist like yourself is doing gangster music, but it's a new sonic to it. It doesn't sound like
Right.
so when I put it in, it took me like two spins on it, honestly, to go, wait a minute, like he really got a gangster pocket, but and it's new. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like I wasn't sure. I was thinking almost, you know, gangster is dead, so a nigga can't come and really open the coffin on gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like it's moved on to only 10 Summers type of sound, or you know that mustard
right.
perspective. It's only that now. Where when I listen to you, no, I get like, nigga, you can still do gangster shit, and that shit is fresh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I think you do. You blew a fresher breath of air into gangster shit that, again, kind of been missing low key, G, and that's
Yeah.
real. You know what I mean?
And then it also translate across outside of LA. You know what I mean? Like me and Blast been
Right.
talking about, we've been watching cats on all the way in New York, really recognizing
love
what
it.
you're doing. You know what I mean?
I mean, because it's just like who gonna deny something real, especially when it sound good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
coming from the person it's coming from, like you might not know shit about me, but when you hear the music, you could get to understand some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a reflection of, again, like, you know, I touched on the curl, and it wasn't even from a clown perspective. That's some LA shit. You know what I'm saying? Really, at
Oh,
the end
yeah,
of the day,
hell
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely.
It's so authentic. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really touch on it and poke at it, because it's like only a nigga from LA. I reference Mitchie Slick again because I call Mitchie Slick pork and beans and weenies. Like, and that's like if you go to any gangster picnic or something, you're gonna see pork and beans and weenies at the
Yeah,
picnic.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's a tradition.
It's a
you know?
staple.
It's a staple in the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away from it. And the curl is the same thing. Like I'm a nigga at 11, 12 years old. I had a curl too. I go,
Yeah.
you get my pictures. I got one of the same ones.
Who didn't have one? Everybody had a curl.
So it's part, and so to me, that's like again the authenticity of where the LA culture didn't die. It's still here, and a nigga keeps that alive, and that's what I think you are more than a lot of rap niggas that's coming out and pushing their lines. You represent it without even having to say that shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And that's some real shit, my nigga. Real business.
Yeah, definitely.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, what's next for G Perico, bro? I know you said you got the new tape. Are you still going with the Enterprise label is this Enterprise 3?
Nah, it's not Enterprise 3. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I ain't even said what it is, but the name of the new tape is Shit Don't Stop. You know what I mean?
Shit
Oh.
don't stop.
Okay.
Shit Don't Stop, man.
Okay.
'Cause, you know,
You got to release. So you ain't set a release date, nothing like that yet.
nah. This the first time I'm even saying
Mentioning
that.
Speaking
it.
on it.
Okay, get a bar of that on
Right.
the TNYLTH.
Exclusive
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
niggas you love to hate.
Get a bar.
Yeah, so pretty much with this, like the whole meaning of Shit Don't Stop is just like, nigga, I go through so much shit, like that'll make you just be like, man, I'm done. Nah, you can't. Shit don't stop.
Got to
bro.
keep pushing.
Right.
Ain't no rich motherfucker do that. You know what I mean? I want to get rich, wealthy. You know what I mean? So I can't stop.
And
you
it's
know what I mean?
coming for you. It's coming
Yeah.
for you. Something else I wanted to touch on with the Enterprise though. I wanted to say like your visuals to me for G shit. You know what I mean? Like I run those vids still, nigga, 7-10 times a week, my
Yeah,
nigga. Like,
the crazy
you know what I'm
thing,
saying?
I directed that motherfucker. I wrote the treatment and directed that
That's
shit.
gangster, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm needing more bars of that, you know what I mean? And I, like I said, even the light this bitch up, that was some shit you just dropped maybe a month or two ago.
Yeah, I've been dropping free. I went on a little freestyle spree. I was dropping them every Tuesday for about 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, I picked up one of them freestyles and put it in the movie, Meet the Blacks.
Oh yeah. That was actually
that's a
that
bar.
was actually
Oh yeah, that was
official
original.
joint.
Yeah, that was
about
original.
it,
Yeah. But it was one of the Tuesday drops.
Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Killer.
I caught it off
Yeah,
the SoundCloud.
I had to drop it. I didn't even want to hold. I had to throw that out there. I performed that. They go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And speak on some of the producers that you got that you working with on the new project or that you worked with in the past. That's crafting the sound.
It's pretty much everybody from the first tape. It was all Polyboy and just it was all Polyboy. And I think Rollo did like 2 beats on the first one.
I love that name, Rollo. That's one of my
And
favorite
then,
names of life.
Yeah, keep the Rollo on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on the Enterprise 2, was a whole different process. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, when I got out, I listened to the Enterprise 1. Like in comparison to everything that was going on, I'm like, man, this shit is trash.
It's not. Well, it's night and day, and I was going to touch on that. When you listen to the Enterprise 1 and going to 2, you can appreciate the growth.
Transition,
you can definitely
right. Just
see
getting my feet wet.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you can definitely see the growth and say, wow. And then for me, like I like to see where a nigga started.
Start at, exactly.
You know what I mean, because if I can go where you start at and see that you constantly moving forward,
elevating.
That's the bonus.
Right.
A lot of times you get a nigga tape and every tape. Every
Sound the
song
same.
is the same.
Sound the same.
I don't see no growth. I don't see no
Like stagnant,
progression.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is the same sound, same rap, same flows. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's pretty much my thing right now. Like, I don't want to put out too much shit because every project I do, I'm in a different space. And I'm thinking different in my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or, like, well, as far as the Enterprise 1 and the Enterprise 2, I was pretty much in the same space. But I just didn't know how to deliver it that good.
Right.
And pick beats and everything that
Right.
good. You know what I mean? So I pretty much took my time and dissected that bitch and put it back together. You know what I mean? The way I liked it. But, I mean, with every project, it's going to be something different. Like this new shit don't stop. It's like, it's growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, if you listen to my shit, you know it's like, it's a little bit of every street element because I've been there pimping.
Church.
Drug selling, gang banging, fucking bitches.
Right.
Getting
Right.
money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having cars, spots, doing all type of shit. You know what I mean? So, like, it's pretty much that on steroids, though. Shit don't stop because
Church, nigga.
because
love
my way of living is a little bit different. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I love that. That's on steroids because Enterprise 2 was
fire.
I mean, that was a flex.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
shit.
mean?
Like, at first when I start working on the new shit, I'm like so stuck on like trying to make it better than that. But I'm like, that was a different time in my life. You feel me? So,
right.
you know, I gotta show them the growth, and it's really up to me to show motherfuckers what's dope. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt. I mean, if you're gonna be a leader and a trendsetter out here and making your mark as that next nigga,
Right.
you definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely got to do that. So, I know you work a lot with Larry J.
Yeah, Larry
On
J,
production.
Webb, Polyboy, Freeze.
Webb, what up? Webb was in here for a minute.
Right,
Webb
right.
in the back smoking a joint.
Right. He dipped out, but yeah.
I'm gonna go find him. It's 420. You know what I mean? Y'all got to know it's 420 in this
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Of the TNY LTH show.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This is 420. So I was definitely burning. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say G was burning with me or nothing like that because I know he probably still in that paperwork right now. You know what I mean? And so
We're gonna
keep it clean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta go in for that piss test every once in a while. You know what I mean? We're making it right. You know what I mean? How much longer you got on that shit?
Shit, I get off in October.
Oh,
man. You right around
You
the
trying to
corner.
celebrate that? I know,
when I
nigga.
get off, I'm getting my passport, man. I'm gonna go see if I got any fans in London and Paris and shit. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure you do. You just got to get out
You
there.
wait. I know you wait for it. Toronto, I'm telling you right now, is a juke for you all day. You know
I
what
know
I mean?
it's gonna turn me back around. Though.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Canada.
Gonna
they
say,
love
oh
us
no,
up there.
you can't come in here.
Yeah, Canada is one of them
You're
tough
not
markets to
welcome
get
in our
into.
country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It'll sneak you in like the Haitians or something.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know
have
what I mean?
to. I'm gonna have to jump on a little ferry or something, or drive in,
Right, to shoot right
drive
over.
in the trunk or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
Gangster, you know what I mean? Straight gangster. Don't Play Dumb. Talk to me about that video. Because again,
Don't Play Dumb.
That was my shit. You don't understand how much that motherfucker go for me. That shit go.
That's my shit right there, man. That was my boy Freeze made that shit.
Freeze on the beat.
We in the studio and that nigga, he came and brung his computer and shit and hooked it up in a whole different room. I'm tripping. And he started making the beat, you know what I mean? And I went in on that shit. I was just like in the cold zone as far as visual and just thinking about, you know what I mean, everything.
Yeah, those two videos.
Operation Getting Major.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. On top. There was a concept. There was a concept
Be
with
around
them
the
two
hood
videos.
every day. I ain't changed.
Man, that shit, you understand? I'm like, let me go to the car right now, turn that motherfucker on, my nigga. That
was
motherfucker,
active.
that motherfucker go hard, my nigga. Oh,
I
my
like
mama.
performing that shit too, man.
That shit is active,
But
my nigga.
that shit. It's a real trip though, because when I came out and was start working on the Enterprise too, like I didn't expect it to, because you got to understand what we did. Like we made the tape, you know what I'm saying? I got it mixed and shit, and then I got CDs made. Like my internet presence was like zero, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got CDs made and hit every single fucking shop that I seen in LA, Long Beach, Inglewood,
Everywhere.
Compton. Every single spot I seen, I walked up in there and left shit, and it just started picking up like that. Then the videos came, and then next thing you know, I got
The
industry
bubble.
motherfuckers asking about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm mingling in different circles now just from passing out CDs. That shit crazy.
I mean, that
man.
lets you know what you on to is that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's that indicator. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, and I remember when you was passing the tapes out, because you popped the trunk on me, you had the big tub in the back of the Jeep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here, Breeze, you got me a stack of tapes, and then I'm in my neighborhood in Inglewood. I'm going to the liquor store, and I'm like, oh, there go G tape right there.
Like, whoa.
It was everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
When flooded that bitch, so
That's what
you
you're
know
supposed to do.
that was that guerrilla street market. And
Gangster.
I'm pretty much gonna do the same shit, but like as you go, like I'm starting to learn the business and just strategic moves and all that, because like the way I feel about my music, like the shit is good, like, and it'd be stupid for me to just be throwing it out there in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Even though letting the people hear it is good, but I want to max it out, like.
Definitely. I agree. And me and Breeze was talking about this on another level, same thing where, you know, it's a lot of cats, they flooding the market with billions of songs, you know what I mean, and giving away their shit in a I don't know, an insane way right now, where they're not capitalizing on their art,
monetization.
You know what I mean?
Of all those records you putting online.
EPs make money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And so there's multiple ways to stay in their face. You could do a vid with an EP, and that's what I'm trying to say. It gives you life and legs to. We live in like Breeze was saying on the last episode, a singles driven market. So trying to focus everything on, I'm gonna drop the album. Hot songs build that momentum. You know what I'm saying? Build that momentum. And then when you get a nice little super buzz, drop the motherfucker. Make sure all the iTunes, Spotify's, everything is in line. Boom, go get that paper.
While it's out there for free, though. I always tell cats, give a consumer that option.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
My
what I mean?
shit free
Definitely.
and for sale.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For
If
sure.
you like it,
Yeah.
go cop it on iTunes. But if not, you know what I'm saying, you could come to the shop, get a disc, you know what I mean? But I think I got a whole new format for this next shit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm bringing like professionals in on this one, because
Church.
I want to reach every market. Like that's the whole reason I'm in it for. Like when I was on the block, you know what I'm saying, I wanted the best shit. So now I'm in the game, so I want to reach every market. And the way I see it, like I look at the biggest artists. All right, who is publicist? Who he working with?
Right,
All right,
right,
that's who I
right.
want to work with. That's who I want to work for me. You know what I'm saying? If I could get them, so
That's how you're supposed to
like,
attack it.
You know, I just want to do the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the industry is a small little circle of people when you really start to get closer and closer to the top.
Exactly.
You start to see the same people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And who's making it go round?
Who's making it and
yeah,
controlling
exactly.
it, you know,
And
controlling it.
You can't come in like I came in on some nigga shit. Like when I drop my shit, like I'm like, man, I ain't taking no motherfuckers wanted to have meetings. I'm not taking no meetings. Y'all gotta come on the block, on Broadway, come see me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
But
because that was my next question. Because you mentioned, industry cats and things of that nature. So the sharks is swarming in the waters after you now because they smell fresh blood out there.
oh yeah, them
You know what
blood
I'm saying?
drops
Yeah.
up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm sure you're getting little what I would call disrespectful, measly offers of shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That's why I was asking in the beginning. Like the goal is independence, supremacy for just longevity, or am I just trying to go slap them in the face real quick and get as much paper out of them as I can?
Nah, I'm definitely in it for the long haul because I could get a bag of money right now, but I wanna be able to continue to make money until the end. I wanna be
Church.
fucking 50, 60 on some
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra shit.
Why not? Why
Making
not?
money. You know what I mean?
I mean, a quick lick is just that. You can burn through that in a minute.
On whatever scale, like I could go hit them for $1 million or $2 million right now, but if I line my ducks up and I'm making $2-3 million every year for 15 years,
Residual.
and I mean, it'll like with the mindset that I got, it'll only grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. You
Tamika
definitely-
Wright, yeah.
Definitely got your head on straight. You know
Tamika
what I
Wright
mean?
will tell you that lifestyle can bring you some nice paper right now.
Oh yeah, continuously. You know what I mean? Where you could just duck off and not even be doing nothing new, but
Be
that residual
gone.
still rolling.
Be
Exactly.
gone.
Like,
Yeah,
you wanna
yeah,
like
yeah.
retain the most ownership. I know with the labels though, it's a give and take situation, but like you want to just hold on to the most shit you can. But like as of right now though, we just want to turn up and build that value up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I don't have to take that route, then I'm not. You know what I mean? Because I done had a few. Like in the last 12 months, I done had a lot of deals like offered to me.
That's
You know
what I'm trying to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Right.
But it's like the very first deal that I got offered, like I was at a show doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? And dude that offered me the deal, he kind of big. Like he was a part of a huge label that ain't around no more. You know what I'm saying?
He said they ain't around no more.
Yeah, they not around no more. Like they was huge in the early millennium.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
made a mark.
And he reached out and shit and tossed me like some like basically wanted to own all my shit for $20,000. I'm like, I got $10,000 in my pocket right now while we sitting right here talking.
What you doing for me?
So that's what really that's what made me go get my shop. Like after that meeting, that was last year around this time, last
Yep.
April.
Yeah.
It was last April. We had the meeting. Boom, I'm sitting. I'm like, well, shit, how about we just partner up? I put up half of the money, you put up half, and we could do it like that. Oh, no, nigga go big on me and shit. Like,
He want the whole thing about you.
I said, all right, well, shit, I'll holler at you. I'm outro.
Yeah.
I go straight to, because I got a studio where my store at, too. I got a studio in the back. We've been right there for about 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? I go straight upstairs because the shop in the front been open. I was about to buy me a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was finna drop $10,000 on a car.
Yeah.
I go straight upstairs to the owner. You know what I'm saying? Miss Larkin. She love me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, let me get the shop. How much I gotta give you right now?
Castro.
Gave her
right.
that,
out.
and then the next month, shit, I've been open ever since. The month after that, well, probably about a month and a half. Like I would say, I did that the beginning of April, and I was open Memorial Weekend. All my merch and shit, everything
Okay,
going on. So
killer.
I've been rocking since. You know what I mean?
That's the story of a hustler right there. Yeah,
I mean, that's
the story of a hustler.
Real talk.
All
Real
Yeah,
day.
nigga, like thought he had me backed against the wall, but we got options out here. It's always an option. You know
Preach,
what I mean?
man. Where there's a will, there's a way. So way out. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's so way out.
The enterprise, man. You know what I mean?
all day.
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
you know what I mean? On some collaborations, me and Breezy touched on it, or I know I touched on it. We kind of did an episode where we were saying artists who's next, and we thought who was next, and we definitely put you right there for artists we thought who was next for LA. And I was like, well, out of all the artists I'm seeing, G Perico probably the only one not doing a lot of collaborations and things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I'm getting to is, maybe about a month ago, I see the video flash pop up of like video shoot going down Sunday, such and such, boom, RJ, AD, and G Perico. I'm like, uh-oh.
It's
You know what I
lit.
mean? Like,
Yeah, it's going up.
it's cracking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, my nigga, he's turning the volume up right now. You know what I mean?
Right,
like grabbing his spot in the lane and saying, y'all niggas gonna have to recognize I'm here.
Definitely. Well, that situation was pretty much something that AD and Pun put together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They
Yeah.
hit me. I came through, dropped the verse and shit, you know what I mean? But like honestly, I'm not really somebody that's big on features, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I first decided to try to rap, I was reaching out to all kind of niggas.
That's
Like,
usually how it
what's
go.
up, my nigga? Woo,
Yeah.
woo. Yeah, and I know niggas already. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Well, and I damn near was gonna pay niggas and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause I'm having money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And niggas shooting me down. Oh man, my manager say. Even when I got out, what's that going? How's that gonna help my career?
That's
Then I see
crazy.
niggas on songs with like corny ass whack niggas, but I know it's probably for some money. But you know, I
Right,
have money
right,
too.
right.
But now like it's. Then I just took everything to the face. Like I could hold my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but I'm not against features. But like if somebody want to feature me on they shit, but I'm not really too big on.
Trying to reach out and get a
Like
nigga on a song. or
Yeah, if
something.
I do a feature, like I sit around niggas, I be around niggas all the time chopping game and shit. Like Nip, J305, I'm in the studio with all these niggas a lot of the time, you feel me? But we more so just be like, we could do music all day, but like we spreading game, you know what I'm saying, to make
hear
this
that.
shit go further, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? But we
right.
will definitely do music, but it's more like right now I just prefer to just, you know what I'm saying, get
build
some
your
game.
own situation.
Yeah, and let motherfuckers know that I could take shit to the face. Cause if you look at all of classic albums, like majority of them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all of them, but like take Jay-Z for example. Like he didn't have no gang of features on Reasonable Doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he had R&B feature and Memphis Bleak. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Two
right.
features. Pretty
Oh,
much.
he had the Biggie on there.
Oh yeah, he had
Had a
Biggie on there.
and
Yeah.
a Mary, like lightweight.
Exactly. Mary, Biggie, pretty
And
much
Bleak.
3 features. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
be having features on every joint. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like back to what I was saying though, my whole shit about features, I just decided to just not reach out. If it happened, it's gonna be organic. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that.
But I've been getting a couple bars of some features that haven't come out yet.
Shit, I mean,
You working?
a lot of motherfuckers been hitting me up and
Reaching
shit.
out.
You know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
Yeah.
And if I fuck with it, then I'm gonna come through and do my thing the best I can.
Okay, because you had the feature with London Drugs at the La Quinta.
Oh yeah, but
Which was active.
London Drugs is like off the rip. Like Jay Worthy.
Yeah, that's family.
That's my
Right,
boy,
right.
man. That's
Yeah.
like the plug right there. You know what I'm saying? He turned my lights on, you know what I'm saying?
Church.
Like he
Right.
parted it, you know what I'm saying?
The overall movement.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like London Drugs, matter of fact, we don't know if you wanna, we working on a project right now.
A collaborative EP.
Yeah,
I'm
me,
already up
Jay
on it.
Worthy, and Cardo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
we working on probably like 3 songs in right now. Just started on the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, actually, Worthy already sent me a record, and I
Yeah.
peeped that I was like, "Whoa, this is going." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
so we working
I
on
heard
that.
the record with you and Slick.
Oh yeah, Mitchie Slick, man.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
waiting
gotta-
for him. Hey, Mitchie, drop that shit, man.
He's still tightening it
I
up.
fuck with Mitch though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mitch, like,
Say,
me and Mitch like share a gang of similarities. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree.
Right.
So I can't do nothing. Mitch, that's the OG. I can't. And then when I came down there, I did the same shit I did out here in Dago. I went down there and went to every store. I hit Mitch. He immediately plugged me with niggas. We go to the studio, do some more joints. Like he showed a nigga major love. So I
Right.
can't do nothing but like
Right.
the image that he put out. That's really him. Like Mitch, a solid nigga. I
yeah.
fucks with Mitch. You know
Real
what I'm saying?
gangster shit.
All
And
day.
that's why, again, we had him last week. We followed him this week with you because there's an authenticity in certain niggas that we definitely see, and being real LA niggas ourselves or niggas that know this culture like this, you know what I'm saying? We only can respect that shit, my nigga. You know what
Those
I'm
are the
saying?
only kind of niggas we really allow to come and sit down with us, bro. Is niggas that's authentic. We ain't doing none of that shit with
yeah, well,
with
shit,
all
it's
these
an honor,
fugazi
you know what I'm
niggas
saying?
that
Do
be
that
out
fluff
here.
shit, my nigga. I don't really do
Yeah,
that
y'all
fluff
niggas
shit.
can keep that shit in Hollywood.
I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah, that's pretty much like my thing too. That Hollywood shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a level of success that'll ever make me just be that type of nigga or act like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
never
yeah.
be no Hollywood ass nigga. You know what I mean?
At all, my nigga. I
Yeah,
can't do it.
I gotta keep it solid to the bone. You know what I mean?
All
And
day in
it's
America.
Just like if I fuck with you, you got me.
100.
But
There
if
it
I
is.
don't, nigga, it's nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's,
Okay.
it's a street bar out here I want to touch on. I'm sitting at the crib, probably smoking my face off, and then and Breeze hit my line. He like, blast. Niggas tried to get G.
Oh yeah, about shit. Damn,
About a month.
We've
now,
been
a little
having
over a
so
month.
much of a good time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I ain't
yeah.
even thought about that.
Run that back.
I
Yeah,
got
man.
to touch on this, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man,
And I've been
niggas
wanting to
try
touch on it for a couple minutes now, but I was just like, man, let me hold it. But I got to get it out, though. Again, I ran the whole line again. When he shot it to me again, it's like, let's say it's like 8:45, 9 o'clock in the evening, right? So I'm like, okay, let me get on, social. 'Cause I know niggas is talking about it or something if it just popped. So, and then I run, and then I get a bar you maybe like a half hour later. Like, you on your way to the spot to go perform.
Yeah.
Talking about niggas trying to get me, but I'm still finna get it in. Then like an hour later, he on stage getting the motherfucker in, turning up. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait a minute, my nigga, like,
See, that's shit don't stop, man.
Shit
shit don't stop,
I
my
mean,
nigga. Shit don't stop, my nigga.
Yeah, niggas tried to that was crazy because we was at I was at the studio that night rehearsing and shit, and I didn't feel like doing my curl, so I got my hair braided and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I dropped the chick off and shit, and I come back, I'm sliding through the hood like late night. It's like 3 a.m. So at night I don't never just pull up nowhere. You know what I mean? So I'm rolling. Some niggas tried to. It's a long story, man. Some niggas pulled up, man, and knocked like 30 times. We got 10 minutes. Knocked like 30 times, and hit me in the hip and shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even finna go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I wind up going, they tightened me up and shit, and I was at the show the same night. I did a show at the Roxy. That motherfucker was sold out.
That's what I'm
It was
saying.
lit.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Nigga, wait a minute. You tell me you
and
had
my
to go-
motherfucking hip bleeding.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, nigga, you gonna do other shows, nigga. I mean, you did just
nigga.
take a little, you know what I mean,
Shit.
shot to the hip, my
Fuck
nigga.
that.
Bro, shit
Yeah.
don't stop.
I gotta get it in, man. This
Yeah.
what I signed up for. This what I'm here for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not about to go home and cry about it, you know.
Now, was it some? Did you have some funk with these niggas on the street before this situation happened?
Oh man, you know that once you start getting that fame, man, like, I had a lot of funk in the street, you know what I'm saying? But once you start getting fame, you on niggas' radar, so
Yeah. That's when the haters come out.
yeah, gang of niggas that ain't got shit else to do, you know what I'm saying? Swerved the nigga truck up, you know what I'm saying? I got it fixed the next day, had it out the paint shop that weekend. And then I turned around and busted the Grand Coupe on these niggas, you know what I mean? Shit don't stop, you know what I mean?
G-Wid did them dirty. Like, okay, hold on 1 second. Let me pull up on you niggas.
You know, the summertime
nigga.
coming right now. He like, I'm gonna get these niggas a bar right
Yeah,
now.
and it's still popping, you know what I mean? So,
Right, nigga.
It ain't nothing.
yeah, it's
nothing.
I
nothing.
love that. So I'm looking for this. I need this right now. Like, you telling me you ready to go, and I can't hear it. I'm like, I'm hurting over here right now, G. You know what I'm saying?
That shit,
You needed to
yeah.
say that to the
My
the
nigga
last line.
Webb did most of the tape right now.
Yes, sir. Webb, what I
Like
do?
majority of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? On the
yeah,
last
yeah.
tape, he got one joint on it, but this one, he got
He
damn
went
near
in
the
on it,
whole
huh?
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga Webb over there about to, he must got a publishing deal lined up right now, ready to go. You know what I mean?
Oh,
when you
yeah.
go from 1 to 9 joints, you know what I mean? It's time to get some of that paper.
Webb working.
Trying to get some of that paper over there. You know what I
We're
mean?
gonna have to pull up to the Subway Out studio, bro, and get a bar. Like, you know
All
what I
day,
mean?
all day.
I told you that last weekend. We ran into each other over at the
Yeah.
Delicious Vinyl spot. You know what I mean? Like, I want to pull up and hear what y'all doing with that tape, man. Cause
I need
I
that.
think the streets is ready. It's a
need
lot of
that.
Yeah, I'm in
excitement
hearing,
and
I'm in
anticipation.
hearing, I'm in hearing everybody else shit. Like, the beats is knocking, you feel me? But the message, where the message at?
Ooh.
Feel me? The message is what make it. The message is what give it the life and the legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have fun, but
You fucking my head up, low key, saying that like a young nigga. Like,
And we talk about that all the time, bro. Like, you could party and those records feel good for the moment.
yeah, for the moment, fuck
But
doing
what's gonna
moment
stick?
shit. You know what
Like,
I'm
I need a nigga to give me a message to like talk to me, like have some real bars that I can actually get into or relate to. You feel me?
but for the average young nigga, he don't really give a fuck about a message though. At the end of the day, a nigga out here running, you know what I mean, muck at the end of the day, not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's the message.
That's exactly the message right there. You feel me?
tracks.
Like who was them niggas that last week that had the high speed chase and took it back to the hood?
Right. The niggas, yeah. That was some classic LA shit too. At the end of the day,
Right.
but,
Niggas went and posted up.
But you know what I mean? Them niggas are sitting in there in blues right now. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they sitting in, but they bail not that high though. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been out the same night. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what's
I'd
crazy.
have been booked and been out 30 minutes later. I got a couple bail bondsmen on call. But, you know, I'm not trying to take that route no more. I'm trying to take trips and get these chips. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about,
That's what it's about, man.
That's all it's about.
I need more vids, my nigga. That's all I tell you. Like for me, and I just, like I said, you got some high fire shit for the street. I had to have you on the show. I had to have you on the show quickly right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like G Perico is one of the 5, 10 hottest niggas in LA right now. Period, my nigga. You know what I mean? I just feel like if
Top 5.
all day in
Top
America,
5 with hot niggas out of
hot
LA.
niggas in LA for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I'm just saying representing all LA. Period. You know what I mean? Right now, when you talk about a lineup, G Perico gonna be in that lineup. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, we could the whole coast. Actually,
that's what I'm trying to say. One of the hottest. You know what I mean? And so
I feel like that too.
you know what I mean? But them vids, them visuals sell. You know what I mean?
Them visuals.
You know
I got with this one, I got 3 already in the bag.
No way.
I'm gonna shoot
No way.
I'm gonna shoot about 6, 7 videos on, because that's where I was slacking at. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that
So-
content. That visual content.
Yeah, we come in. It's not finna be the project out and then videos come out 8 months later.
Right. I can't stand that, my G.
All that shit gonna be in unison. You know what I'm
I
saying?
need that.
Yeah.
That's because that sells for me. And you talking about an OG in the game. I'm not, 17 out here in the street and just like not thinking about it and just receiving it. Like I'm looking how a nigga rolls his package out and it's selling me his shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna sell it to me, I need you to bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the whole thing. I want to smell a nigga up close and really see how and where a nigga's at in it. You know what I'm saying? Show that to me. Show me the progress in it also. And so that's all I'm saying is I think you got some hot ass shit, my nigga. So keep selling that shit on that visual, and I think your shit have turned up even more, my nigga.
Definitely,
in a real way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Time to take it cross country, bro.
Yeah, now that we got the attention, it's time to just be professional. You know what I mean?
You got LA on fire. LA loves you. Like right now, I know that.
The streets.
I say,
I love the streets, man.
a nigga call you the Prince of the East Side right now for sure. You know what I mean? Like all day. Like,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that. Yes, sir. Yes,
all day.
sir.
You know what I mean? So that's what it is on the TNYLTH. The niggas you love to hate. G Perico. You know what I mean? Get a bar of that.
Will Blast.
The niggas you love to hate.
Mark Breezy.
Yeah,
So
that,
way
yeah,
out.
that.
You know what I mean?
But G, before we get up out of here, man, let cats know again where they can find you at on social media, bro.
That Snapchat,
Where
because
the store-
Snapchat,
Snap,
niggas
everything, bro.
It's heavy.
All this, everything is if you want to tune in for that toilet talk. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking shit while I'm shitting. You know what I mean? Everything is BG Perico, BGPERICO. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And SoWayOut.com. Don't forget that. Stop through on 108th and Broadway.
Yeah, go pick you up a So Way Out tee.
Yeah, man. Or
Hat,
you can
beanie.
even buy a blunt. You know what I mean? I got a smoke shop in there too. You could buy a blunt or a pack of cigarettes. Just come through and see what we doing over there. You know what I
I'll
mean?
let you, man. Just like Nip got a store on the west side, on Slauson. Again, Nip got a store on the east side on Broadway. You know what I mean? Get
Right
a
in the
bar.
hood.
You know what I mean? Same activity. You know what I mean? Same West Coast. You know what I mean? Get a bar. The TNYLTH show. You know what I
All
mean?
day.
Will Blast, Mark Breezy.
We out.
Out.
Yeah.